The Stinger first started again in 2011 because the GT concept, a four-door Gran Turismo impressed via antique steel just like the Maserati Ghibli. This type of four-wheeled conveyance that would lift four adults and their baggage throughout a continent. Up entrance is a recognizably Kia face, however you has spent a while figuring out on the gymnasium. Those scoops and vents are practical. The form funnels air during the entrance wheel arches to chill the brakes and cut back eddies to ease its passage during the air. The chassis is formed from high-strength metal, with some added power by way of structural adhesives that bolster the more than a few welds to stay issues great and inflexible. The consideration to airflow extends across the car, with flat underbody panels that result in a rear diffuser, with a few NACA ducts alongside the way which, and rear spoiler to offer downforce at velocity. The suspension is a MacPherson strut up entrance and a multilink association on the rear. 2018 Kia Stinger GT are two alternatives of engine for the Stinger. The base type, which begins at simply $31,900, will get a 2.0 liters turbo direct injection four-cylinder engine, which makes 255 horsepower and 260 feet-pounds. The warmer variant, which we drove, is the Stinger GT. This begins at $38,350 and replaces the four-cylinder engine with a 365 horsepower, 376 feet-pounds 3 liters twin-turbo direct injection V6. It's the similar engine discovered within the Genesis G90 that we examined lately, however on this software it is sporting around virtually 1,000 pounds much less mass, which makes for a lot more performance-oriented revel-in. In each circumstances, 2018 Kia Stinger GT makes use of an 8-speed computerized transmission, a bespoke Korean gearbox commonplace to different Kias, Hyundais, and Genesises quite than the ever-present ZF8 horsepower. And you'll have a call between rear and oil pressure. As we came upon, it would be best to save the $2,200 and opt for the RWD variant, spend that money on some devoted snow tires in case you reside someplace the place wintry weather climate is a major worry. If you do go for AWD, the car is rear biased by default however can ship as much as 50% of its torque to the entrance wheels. Further underlining 2018 Kia Stinger GT functionality credentials, honed with greater than 6,000 miles at the Nürburgring Nordschleife Eve. You realize, are devoted oil coolers for the engine and transmission, and not obligatory limited slip differential for the RWD fashions, from GKN, and the truth that it comes provided with Michelin's newest Pilot Sport 4 tire, a Stinger-specific variant evolved with the car's engineers. 2018 Kia Stinger GT in reality are absolutely loaded, on most sensible of upgraded NACA leather-based trim and a 16-way adjustable motive forces seat, as opposed to simply 12-way seats in different GTs or 8-way seats within the four-cylinder car. You additionally get seat coolers, all variations get seat warmers, a set of complex motive force help techniques. Those are choices at the different cars, and a heads-up show? But be expecting to pay for the privilege, so provided, a GT2 spec Stinger GT will set you again $49,500. That's numerous money for Kia, however you do get numerous Kia on your money. 2018 Kia Stinger GT's brakes are greater than as much as the task. Up entrance. Those are 13.8-inch 4-piston Brembos, they usually really feel greater than as much as the task of preventing a 4.0-pound or 1,814 kilograms car able to 167 miles per hour or 269 kilometers per hour flat out. The different notable functionality spec is its 0-60 miles per hour time, 4.7 seconds. Even sitting within the again throughout some canyon carving proved at ease. You clearly lose one of the lateral fortify that the entrance seat occupants revel in, however the principal and secondary experience is just right even with the suspension in its more difficult environment. Or up you almost certainly would possibly not wish to throw the car around it or it's a qualifying lap, however you want to know that in case you do the consequences would possibly not be nauseous passengers. I'm happy to file that 2018 Kia Stinger GT is certainly a type of cars that lives as much as the hype. If you might be a type of internet commenters who has expressed a need to place one to your driveway, please do, as a result of this car merits to be triumphant on the market. Although we did not get a possibility to check out the 2.0 liters model, I hope to treatment that quickly, as Kia has promised they are being rolled out to the clicking fleets in a while. As and when that occurs, we are going to stay knowledgeable.